everyone. I'm very excited to be here this evening with you, and I would like to thank you for joining us for this very special presentation on values and traditions. Tonight we will be having speakers who will be delivering speeches on different types of ceremonies. They will be including the importance of values and traditions, and tradition contributes a sense of comfort and belonging. It brings families and friends together, and tradition reinforces values such as freedom, faith, integrity, a good education, a strong work ethic, responsibilities, and selflessness. Traditions are a critical piece of our culture. They have helped form the foundation of our families and society. And it's with great pleasure that I now have the opportunity to introduce our first speaker, Aziz. Aziz will deliver his toast for his cousin who is graduating from college in December. Aziz and his cousin have grown up together and are now graduating. They are very close to each other, and he is happy to see his cousin succeed. Please welcome our first speaker, Abdul Aziz Salama.
It's an honor to be here in front of you all, family and friends. As we celebrate the graduation for my cousin Faisal, I would like first to say congratulations to him. It's an excellent job working through your way to the university. Marks are important in the university, but as important as the experience you have and the relationship you make with people. Faisal and I, we grew up together. He's older than me, like 5 months. So we used to always be together. We entered the school together. We did all the good or bad things the first together. Actually, also in 2012, we decided to go to get to the United States together. We studied, but unfortunately, we had to go to separate university. We all together in the good and the bad times. 2 years ago, he had an accident, so I had to go to him. And today, we are celebrating his graduation, so I have to be with him. He always has my back, and always have his back. He's my best friend, my brother from other mother, and also he's my cousin. So I would like to prepare a toast for him. I wish him a good luck, a bright future, and I would like to tell him that he made us all friends and family proud of him. Thank you.
Good job, Aziz. I have the privilege tonight to introduce our next speaker, Jordan Williams. Jordan Williams is here to deliver a eulogy for her loving grandmother, Deanna. When Jordan was younger, she spent many Thanksgivings with her grandma, and she became a huge role model for her. Welcome our next speaker, Jordan Williams.
So my name is Jordan Williams, and today I'm going to talk about the values and traditions of my grandma Dee that has recently passed. My grandma was very special to me and a caring person in my life, and was always there for me when I needed, and she deserves all the remembrance in the world. A cruel twist of fate came early for my grandmother. 3 years ago, she was diagnosed with lung cancer, and my parents hid it from me and my sister for months, and when I found out, I was devastated. I always wondered why they kept something that could take a life that I loved away from me, but it was for the best. March of 2015 was the time I found out. Then, after I found out how sick she was, I always tried to visit her and make her as happy as she could be with the amount of pain she was suffering from. I don't live in the same state as my grandma anymore, but we still have many values and traditions that I had when I was younger. For example, we used to spend every single holiday with her. She would always cook, do crafts, we'd play outside and watch movies together, and she always made sure I was having fun and a good and my grandma was always the type of person to make sure everyone else was happy before herself. One of the main traditions was Thanksgiving, and we spent the whole day together, even when I moved to Texas. We came to Missouri every Thanksgiving holiday, and my dad would drop me and my sister off that morning to help her cook the meal. Then we would all eat all the different types of food, take a nap together, spend the rest of our night playing board games and just watching a movie. This has been a tradition for 19 years of my life, and this will sadly be the first time experiencing this without her. My grandma was a very valuable person and never let anything get in the way of what she wanted. She never let anyone boss her around or try and control her, and those two values of hers make me want to be exactly like her. Along with those, she was dependent, loyal, creative, funny, and educated. My grandma was very old-fashioned and honest, and if anything ever bugged her, she would speak on it. Her life motto was closed mouths don't get fed, and that has stuck with me forever. I've always been a shy person and quiet around people I don't know, and being around her and living around her motto made me become more outgoing when I'm comfortable with people, and it taught me to speak on what I wanted. And during hard times, I'll always remember my grandma. She was my getaway person, and she never judged. Whenever I make a mistake, I'll always forgive myself and never let myself live in regret, because that's what she would always tell me to do. She is my idol, and I can't wait to experience everything she's been waiting for me to achieve. Thank you.
That was a good speech. This concludes our speeches on values and traditions. As you all have seen, this has been the highlight of the evening. As you listen to these students speak about their families. Aziz spoke about his toast to his cousin on his graduation, and Jordan spoke about the eulogy for her loving grandmother, Deanna. I would like to take this opportunity to thank each one of you for attending this special event this evening. Thank you.